Devaya tasmai namah. Devaya tasmai namah. We are on Bhagavad Gita, 18th chapter, which is Moksha Sanyasa Yoga, which is the last chapter. Now, the first few slokas we were trying to read and understand what is sannyasam, the tyagam, relinquishment of people. The sannyasis are supposed to do tyagam, and in the whole chapter the triguna is being explained in the context of karma, sannyasam, jnanam, in which what we have seen so far is somebody can be called as sannyasi, tyagi. They themselves are categorized into sattvika, rajasika, tamasika tyagis. The aim is not to discriminate them and then tell. Krishna is aiming to change these people who are all tamasic and rajasic sannyasis into sattvic sannyasis. The idea to understand that when we see our weight, the purpose is not seeing weight, to improve our weight or reduce the weight, right? So similarly here we are trying to understand the sattvic variety and rajasic and tamasic, separated from them, so that we can move into sattvic. All the 7 topics which we are going to discuss. The whole chapter is of 7 different characters. That first is the sannyasam. So sannyasam we have seen. We could read the 7 and 8 and 9 verses so that it becomes one more reinforcement in us, right? We'll just read that. We have already explained that earlier class. Niyatasya tu sannyasa karmano nopapadyate mohattasya parityaga tamasa parikirtitaha. So Hayat Tapasa is doing parityagam if he is a tamasi. Dukkhamityeva yat karma kaya klesha bhayatyajet sa krutva rajasam tyagam naiva tyaga phalam labhet. So if a rajasic is doing tyaga in this style, thinking that doing relinquishment, rejection of something is a great stress to your body. Kaya is body. Klesha bhayam, the difficulty which you are going to have on your body is what he is thinking, and then doing some tyagam. That tyagam becomes a rajasika tyagam. Karyamityeva yat karma niyatam kriyate arjuna sangham tyaktva phalam chaiva sa tyaga sattviko mataha. So such tyaga which is done with sangham tyakta, without bondage, without over attachment. If you don't want to use the word bondage, it could be no over attachment. You will not cling on to that, otherwise you will not. That sort of a situation, if sangham tyakta, if you can relinquish in that style, then that tyagam is called a sattvika tyagam. Now, having understood the sannyasa, now he is giving a explanation about who is a buddhiman, who is the most intelligent person. Verse number 10. Na dveshte akushalam karma kushale na anushajjate tyagi sattva samavishto त्यागी सत्व समाविष्टो मेधावी छिन्न संशयः मेधावी, whose medha is in the greatest level. Medha is buddhi. That means who is more intelligent. Chinna samshayah, no doubt on what? Na dveshte akushalam karmaha. Dveshtam is hate. I don't like. Akushalam karmaha. Akushalam is difficult. Kushalam is smooth. Kushalam means who is smart. Therefore he is able to do things much better. Akushalam is who has find difficulty in dveshtam. Kushale na, don't agree. On what? Anushajjate. On attachment he will not get agreement that faster. That means whichever has to be rejected he will reject without difficulty. Wherever attachment is not required, with that effortless he will be able to detach himself. Such tyagi. And what should be the sattvam? The sattva gunam has to be combined. Samavishtam join in that. That tyagam which is joined with the sattva gunam, those who can do that without effort, that person is called medhavi. That person is called intelligent. Na dveshte akushalam karma. Kushale na anushajjate tyagi sattva samavishto medhavi chinna samshayah. Now 11th one. Nahi deha bridha shakyam tyaktum karmani asheshatah yastu karma phalatyagi sya tyagi ityabhidiyate means this is how it is told, this is how it is defined, this is how it is understood. What? Tyagi. The word tyagi is understood in this style. What is that character? Nahi deha bridha shakyam. Without deha means body. Deha bridha shakyam. For not getting close to the shakyam is possible. Neha bridha. Deha bridha means not being part of the body. Tyaktum, that means without attachment. Tyaktum, he can give up. Which one? Karmani. That activity, that work. When we do satvikam, it is called activity. When it is done in tamasikam, it is called work. Correct? Higher level people will say, I am into a great activity. We don't say we are in a great work. Correct? So, tiktum karmani asheshataha. That person who can get rid of his activity, that means not activity, his attachment to activity, asheshataha, entirely he cannot get out. What does it mean? He cannot get detached with this activity, he has to get into activity. So it is not getting detached with activity, it is getting detached with the phalam. Don't interpret and say that, no, I don't want to do work. I am a sannyasi. Correct? That's why he clearly says, Tyaktum karmani asheshataha. Nobody can get rid of their activities. What can be, he is making it very clear. Yastu karma phalatyagi. Don't get tyagam from your work. Get tyagam from your karma phalam. Yastu, yeah, those people, yet tat, that people, karma phalatyagi. Those who are karma phalatyagi, satyagi, those people are called tyagis actually. Nahi deha brudha shakyam.
Nahi deha brudha shakyam.
Tyaktum karmani asheshataha.
Tyaktum karmani asheshataha.
Yastu karma phalatyagi.
Yastu karma phalatyagi.
Sya tyagi ityabhidiyate.
Sya tyagi ityabhidiyate.
So it's very clear. All of us are supposed to get into work. You cannot relinquish work. But what we can relinquish is the result. There is no choice of not doing work. Anything which we do is a great work also, as far as you are concerned. Right? Somebody is a thief. Great. Because he is also controlled by God. That work is also good because he is into work. A thief not into theft, he is not doing his activity, is the greatest papa.
You mean he should do it?
He should do it. But we have police department, they also should do their job.
Okay.
See, when thief is of God's children, police is also God's children, right? They should do their job.
Yeah.
That's it. So everybody must do their job. That's what God says. Everybody can do their own job. Job has to be done and it should go on. But we categorize them based on their motive, character, by which they are doing. So one is doing Rajasic karma, somebody else is doing Sattvic karma. Those who is doing for themselves, for their selfishness, they can be Rajasic. They can be Tamasic, worst. But Sattvic people are those people who does for the general purpose, for good purpose. Yeah.
So that means to go, I mean, looking at it in the context of the Mahabharata itself. So from now that you're explaining, it seems to me that it's getting very clear that that Krishna made sure that the war was fought for Arjuna because it was, so basically it's all based on intent. So the intent was because of the fact to uphold dharma and to be a good, and for Yudhishthira to take the throne and be the good ruler. It meant that whatever we did where we fought against, so we didn't think about, oh, what if we fought against the family? So the intent of where we're going was where.
Yeah. And which family you take birth, whatever is your basic character doesn't matter. You can always change from Rajasic to Sattvic, Tamasic to Rajasic.
So you could say the war itself was a Sattvic activity for the Pandavas.
Pandavas. Not for the Pandavas, for the whole world it is. But a Rajasic and Tamasic person will not understand it. Now the Onam is being celebrated. Actually it's an Asura. But he, because of his activity, he became higher and higher, got into Devaloka level. God has promised him that you will become Indra Padavi, will be given to you. Shiva offered him. He said, no, I don't want. That itself is his Sattvikata. Say, an Asura getting the Padavi of Devaloka chief. And Mahabali said, we don't want. And that is where actually Indra became worried. And he took the help of Vishnu to send him out of earth to a special world called Sudalam, where he can visit every year to his land. That is why he is coming to Kerala every Onam. That's a story. So that is also dealt in Bhagavatam. So he is good. By your karma, you can change. That is what it says. Now 18th chapter, 12th sloka.
What is Bhagavad Purana?
Bhagavata Puranam is the Purana. Purana is the story of God.
So,
Though there is Devi Bhagavatam,
yeah.
that is Devi story, and there is Bhagavatam which is well known, which is called the Krishna Bhagavatam.
So this Bhagavad Purana deals with whose story, which God story?
The Vishnu story, which Shiva told Parvati.
So there is the Vishnu Puranam as well, right?
Vishnu Puranam is Vishnu Puranam, all the avatars and all that. Bhagavatam is all the Krishna story,
Okay. So
the Dwapara Yuga story.
I read that Mahabali story was also mentioned in Bhagavad.
Bhagavatam. Because whenever you talk about one avatar, the other avatars is also brought in
Okay.
as a supplement. Because you have to tell history. Where did they come and why did they come and all that. So it's all part of the story. Now, a sannyasi with 3 gunas is being explained in the 12th verse. Anishtam, Ishtam, Misram cha
Anishtam ishtam mishram cha
Trividham karmana phalam
trividam karmana phalam
Bhavatya Tyaginam Pretya
bhavatyam tyaginam pretya
Na tu
nu
Sannyasinam Kvachit
sanyasinam chavit
Kvachit.
kvachit.
Always. Kvachit means always. Ever. Sannyasinam. That action which is done by a sannyasi is called that karma, sannyasa karma. Nothing but that. That means very specific. Which karma? Anishtam, Ishtam, Misram. There are 3 varieties of things in this world. Everyone undergoes or categorize themselves into 3 of these. When you write an examination, what are the possibilities? Anishtam. What is Anishtam? Failing. Ishtam is my favor. My favorite thing. What is my favorite thing? Pass. What is most Anishtam? Fail. Misram is what? Just passed. So what is Ishtam? Ishtam is full marks. 100% when I get, full Ishtam. Anishtam is 0. What is Misram? 35%. Just pass. So I cannot tell whether I have passed or failed, right? So Anishtam, failure. Ishtam, pass. Misram is, Ishtam is full and Misram is mix, somewhere in between. Trividham karmana phalam. All the action which we do have got these 3 possibilities. You can be a great scientist. You can be a failure. You can be called by designation. An ID card says that I am an engineer. But never did an engineering job. Correct? So all these are possible. Bhavatya tyaginam pretya. Those who are all attached with these sort of activity after death. Pretya, after death, what will happen? You will carry your karma phalam to the next janma. That's what we say, right? If you are half successful, next year you can start from the bank balance. If you are a failure now, next chance, maybe there is a possibility of success. Assume you are success now, next probably you can continue to higher success or maybe you can change it. But as far as a sannyasi is concerned, he cannot carry this forward. Why? It's a very logical conclusion. Krishna is very chalu. So directly he is not telling. Indirectly he is asking you a question. Why? For a sannyasi, this cannot happen. Natu sannyasinum. For a sannyasi, these continuation will not happen.
Because they renounced it.
They renounced it. For them, there is nothing called ishtam, anishtam, misram. You understood? For them, that project is over, forget about it. We have not reached the Chandrayaan. Okay, forget about it. Don't take this lesson and then continue. That is not there for sannyasis. We keep saying, right? You are a failure, you take lessons from that. What is the lesson? Ishtam, anishtam, misram. Oh, I was successful, great, done. Therefore, I will be able to do something great, right? Who will say this? A failure fellow only will say. A buddhiman will never keep talking about his past success to predict something will happen tomorrow. Assume your past success is what is predicting you tomorrow. It's a great philosophy. What does it mean? You are continuing almost the same status of work. You are not doing something great challenging, right? Every challenging job should be challenging. That means your past experience should not control. He is a Buddhiman. He is the real sannyasi.
So in the real world then, what is the meaning of experience? Don't they say that we should learn, we should always analyze our failures and analyze them?
See,
and
why do you think about that something is a failure? See, most of the modern science or the philosophy of the West, when we learn this, we understand this is much more philosophical, much more motivating than this. That is where now this question came to Anand because of this. You understood? That's why I asked you. A challenging person will not take his past experience.
He will start everything afresh.
He takes always different great things, yeah. What he has done so far is small things in this world. Correct? So don't learn from your failure, past and all that. That's all. You are a great traveler. Where do you drive? All difficult, rough terrain. So whenever you take a new road, it should become a new experience. So far you are driving on a normal route. Though it would have been tougher for common people, for a Buddhiman and a sannyasi, it's a tough job. But as far as he is concerned, once that is done. That was very simple. Assume you think that was difficult. Oh, I did a great job. Then you are a Rajasic. Kaya phalam. You are, physically it was tiresome. You are explaining it. That is why you feel that it is a great success, right? So who is that? Already Krishna told they are all Rajasic people. Yeah, we don't want such people. We want Sattvic people.
But sir, how do we deal with this in the context of everyday office
See,
work?
take
Because
every day.
everyday office work.
Take every day as a new day. Don't carry forward yesterday's thoughts to today.
Yesterday's thoughts will not come in, but the experience, the lessons learned can store it in mind.
I will tell you, there is no time for you to think about yesterday because today's project is new. Why are you thinking about yesterday's project? Because you have sufficient time, not because mind works. Do you think Modi's mind doesn't work?
Experience which we got.
Do you think Modi's mind doesn't work? Do you think he think about what he spoke in UN that Hindi was very bad when he speaks today on some other occasion?
No. Is it?
He has no time for that. Because he used to do great job today. Why are we thinking about yesterday? Because we have sufficient time. And we are lazy. We are useless. And such people will say, oh, think about your past, great thing we have done, that experience is great. Where is your past experience is great? Yesterday you did something great, day before yesterday you did much greater. And today I am going to do something challenging, yeah. Do you think about a failure for giving an introduction about somebody in some small program? If today you have to speak about a great introduction about Prime Minister is coming and you are the welcome speaker.
You don't have time to think about it.
Do you have time to think about what you did in your company what you did in your college days during some annual day?
No.
Eh? You are thinking about the annual day speech was a failure or a success because you are not doing something great today. So make your day great. Correct? I made some sabji curry which was good or bad. I don't care because every day I do some creative making. No? Today's is today's, which you will never get to tomorrow. Because every day I am doing some new experiment, right? That should be your attitude in life. Okay?
Only it may be success, it may be failure.
Don't worry about whether it is.
Not
You don't have time to think about it. Such people are called Buddhiman. Such people are called Sannyasim.
result.
What a great definition is this, you imagine. Correct? Ramayana also love because of this. Nara pratyupaka ararti vipattim abhikamshati. Vanaras helped Rama. When Vanara came back, Rama told him, yeah, I am thankful to you. He was almost to tell that I am thankful to you. Vatmiki stops the sentence there and then says, no, Rama should not tell this man that you have done a great job.
So Rama was trying to tell Vanara that you guys did a great
Done a
job.
great job. You helped me. So what is the next sentence? Partha, you helped me so that when you require something, come to me. That's a normal sentence. That's for normal people. Assume Rama says that when you want something, you come to me. Actually, this is disqualifying him.
Rama's status.
No, not Rama's status.
His help. The Vanara's help.
Our, no, who is that? No, who helped? Vanra chief. Who was the monkey chief who helped? Hanuman. So when you tell Hanuman, when you want some help, come to me, that means Rama is expecting Hanuman to have no ability to do a great job.
You mentioned this.
You understood? Do you think Rama want Hanuman to be inefficient or efficient?
Efficient.
Then he should not tell, come to me when you want help. If I tell Partha, you want some money, you come to me, what is my expectation?
But Partha is not making enough money.
Yeah. That's why my guru always told, don't tell somebody that I am in not need of you. Arati asked whether you will continue class after Gita. What did I answer? I don't know. Because already Anand rejected me. He started making another person in search. Skype was not required. He is taking YouTube here, discussions. All these are planned without involving me. And in between, if Arati asked whether you will continue Skype class, what should I answer? You tell me now. I said, I don't know. Because I don't know HSSI plan. Because I am not part of it. You understood? So always my guru taught me saying one rule. You know what is that? Nara pratyupakararthi vipattim abhigamshadi. You are not good. You are not required. Let me of no help to you. Having learned Bhagavad Gita in 1 year, now you don't require anybody. You must be able to read anything and understand yourself. That should be my prayer. If I keep saying that you should be my student all throughout my life, what is this here? No. A KG teacher should tell, please get rid of this KG class, go to higher classes. You understood? It should be like that. Arati has not migrated. Anand already migrated to grade 1, grade 3, grade PG. He already became PG. So he knows, yeah, I can interpret. So that's why when Anand asked, you are there, I told immediately. He didn't understand what did I mean. You must get it. I am not degrading. I am saying that should be the aim of somebody.
But sir,
Do you think a mother want the child to be always holding hand? Without me, you don't go out. Will you tell this? When they become teenager, go. Don't go. Later, you should hold their hand, no?
but sir, but for the Pandavas and Kauravas, didn't Dronacharya stay with them even after they became princes and kings and everything?
See, advisory board. That you have an option. They're all advisory committees. Commissions only, not administrators.
Kulguru is just an
Gurus. Bhishma was also like that. He will only tell, you do. And Krishna also now what is he doing? He is only advising. It's up to you. You decide whether you want to do it or not. I must give you lessons and then tell that you are eligible now to decide yourself. Correct? Anishtam ishtam misram cha
Anishtam ishtam mishram cha
trividam karmana phalam
trividam karmana phalam
bhavatya tyaginam pretya
bhavatyam tyaginam pretya
natu sannyasinam kvachit.
natu sannyasinam kvachit.
Now, the 12 verses, what was the content? Tyagam and renunciation. The quality of a sannyasi. What to be a sannyasi? The last verses is great. Don't carry forward your experience. Don't analyze your past experience. Not in this life to next life. See in 6th, 7th chapter what Krishna told. Whatever you do in the next Janma, you can start from fresh and all that. Now what he says. See, this is how mathematics is also taught. When 8th grade, you will learn how to define a set. Luckily, you have not done PG in mathematics. I have done. When we do post-graduation in mathematics, you know what do we learn? It took one week for us to tell that the set cannot be defined. Whatever you learned, we define a point. Point. In mathematics, point cannot be defined. But in childhood, we have to define it, right? So that's whatever you learn, the greatest ability is to unlearn what you learned. Because they're all on axioms. It's all some starting point we should have. Later, when we become great, you get out of that. That's what is to be done. Okay? Now, 13th to 18th, what is being told? Karma. And what are the causes of karma? According to, here it's great, according to, not Krishna, Sankhya. Sankhya Sutram is there. That means, this is how the age of Krishna is also being determined. When Mahabharata happened. How do you determine all this? Because he is referring to Sankhya Shastra, which in the second chapter he told as if it is his. Right? See, that is why in nursery rhyme when you learn, you don't learn who has written London Bridge is falling down. You don't ask that question. But when you do PG or in higher classes, every verse it is written, who is written it. You don't ask proof when you are a child. It's all mothers. That's it. Every knowledge is mothers. Every knowledge is teachers. Don't ask too many questions. But now, Krishna refers to Sankhya Shastra. The Sankhya school of system started in 8th century to 6th century. You should tell not 6th to 8th because it's in the other order, right? So 8th century to 6th century BC. Mahabharata happened in 3rd century BC. So it's much later. Therefore, the reference is justified here. What is justified? This Sankhya Shastram, which is referred inside Bhagavad Gita, is fully justified because of this. Because Mahabharata happened after Sankhya Shastram started. Who is the person who started Sankhya Shastram? That will come. Where in the next sloka it will come. Right? Which are all there are different class of beliefs which before Mahabharata itself. Krishna also told Surya, Manu, those people carried forward this and then later it's all missed because people lost this connection. So I am retelling the story. Correct?
Sankhya was Kapila.
Kapila. The Kapila's Sankhya Shastram, the Yoga Shastram, and Nyaya Shastram, Vaisheshikam, Mimamsa, Vedanta, all these were the orthodox part which was existing in this world with the Veda, which is much older than Bhagavad Gita. Because Bhagavad Gita is the essence of Upanishads. Upanishads came after Veda. Not even Upanishads and Veda. After that, this Bhagavad Gita came. Much before that is during Mahabharata war, when Dharmaputra was becoming the king, Charvaga questions. So Charvaga is not a believer. He is against all this. So they are against the...
Should we say Charvakas were atheists?
Close to atheist. They are not called atheist. One is orthodox, then the other one is called heterodox in philosophy. So heterodox people will question. There is no word atheist in Hinduism. I told you last time. If you question something, that means inside yourself there is a small faith. That's why you are questioning. I don't believe in ghost. Do you?
Charvaka and Buddhists are similar, right? Because they also believe in Anatman. And Charvaka also believe, like Jainism, that there is no Atma.
See, Charvaka and Jainism would have been the oldest.
Yes.
And then there is something called the Ajivika.
Ajivika, yes.
Yeah, Ajivika is which is the 5th century BC probably.
Yes.
So Buddhism came after that. So Buddhism is influenced by the Ajivika. Probably Ajivika would have influenced by Jainism. Charvaka would have been the first one which influenced all this.
Yeah.
These are all heterodox. The Jainism age is oldest because we don't know when is that.
Yeah.
We only know the 24th Tirthankara.
Mahavir Swami.
Yeah, only. So, but here we have got Sankhya, which is Kapila, which is somewhere in the 7th century. Right? And Yoga, Patanjali Yoga Shastram could be much later because Patanjali's lifetime is 2nd century BC. These are all BC, before Christ. Vaisheshika were Kanada and such people. They all must be somewhere between this Sankhya and Yoga Shastra because references are both here and there. It is there. Then Advaita Siddhantam came. Before that, Advaitam should come. There has to be a Dvaitam. People should believe that God is separate and I am separate.
Mimamsa and Uttar Mimamsa were before Advaita, right?
Yeah, these are all explanations given to that. So here, the Advaita Siddhanta came after Dvaita Siddhanta. In Dvaita Siddhanta itself, there are people who believe that there is a dualism, but both are joined in me.
That is Vishishtadvaita, right?
Yeah, that is Vishishta Advaita. And Telugu people have got another Advaita called Shuddha Advaita.
Shuddhatva, yes.
Yeah, that's a great philosopher from Telugu. Vallabhacharya. Yeah, Vallabhacharyas is also considered as one of the greatest. That's not very old. That's only 500-year-old.
Yeah.
That's in the AD, not in the BC. Okay, we will get out of Bhagavad Gita if you start explaining this. So here the Sankhya is explained.
So that can be a Sunday topic.
Okay, Sankhya is explained. Panchaitani Mahabaho
Panchaitani Mahabaho
Karanani Nibodhame
Karanani Bodhame
Sankhye Kritande Proktani
Sankhye Kritante Prokrani
Siddhaye Sarvakarmanam.
Siddhaye Sarvakarmanam.
See what a great man, a God is referring to one sannyasi. Understood? That's the greatness of Hinduism. God will not say that I know everything. God says, Sankhya Shastram it says like this. What? Panchaitani Mahabaho. There are 5 things. Mahabaho, a great man, should have 5 things. That he will explain, which are all the 5 later. Karanani Nibodhame. Listen. Listen. The reasons why I am saying this. Why I am saying this? Because Sankhya Shastram says this. But now I will retell the same thing in my words. That's it. Sankhye Kritande Proktami. The Sankhya Shastram says Kritande. Stop reacting to all the karmas. Don't get into the phalam of this. Sankhye Kritante Proktani. It says like this. Siddhaye Sarva Karmanam. For the accomplishment of Siddhaye, for the result of the Sarva Karmanam, every karma which we do, there are few things we have to take care. Mahabaho, oh Arjuna, please listen to this. Panchaitani Mahabaho
Panchaitani Mahabaho
Karanani Nibodhame
Karanani Nibodhame
Sankhye Kritande Proktani
Sankhye Kritante Prokrani
Siddhaye Sarva
Siddhaye Sarva
Karmanam.
Karmanam.
So which are all the 5 things? Verse number 14. Adhishthanam
Adhishtanam
Tatha.
Tatha
Tatha means also. Karta
Karta
Karanam
Karanam
Cha
Cha
Pradhik
Prithvik
Vidham
Vidam
Vividascha
Vividascha
Prathakcheshtha
Pradacheshta
Daivam
Daivam
Chaivatra
Chaivatra
Panjamam.
Pancham
Tatha also Cha and Pradhak Vidham, different types. Vividascha, variety of things. Right? Prathak, different All these, if you can remove from the line, you will get those 5. Because they are all like connecting adjectives and all that, right? Adhishtanam, Karta, Karanam, Cheshta, Devam. These are the 5 things which you should have. Chaivatra Panchamam, which are all the 5 factors of action which will make you the greatest worker, greatest activist. Not in the extremist word activist. A great worker who is doing karma. Adhishtanam, that means you should have a good body. Then think about your body, which are all what is connected to the work. There are different parameters which will make your action happen. One is body. Then karta, the person who is doing this job. Is it not the body?
Body.
No.
Mind.
Manas, buddhi, attitude, whatever you want to call. The body is doing. Is it the body which is doing? No. You think there is a jiva, there is an atma, there is a manas, there is a buddhi. All that together is called a karta. The person doing it. That means the doer. The doer is different and my body is different. I told you earlier also. This is my hand. So I am different, my hand is different. So what is seen is only the body. Behind the body, inside the body, around the body, there is an aura. There is a soul, there is a prana. That is what is making me to do this. Therefore, doer is there, adhishtanam is there. The tool is the body. Tool is the body and adhishtanam is the doer. Then karanam. Karanam is all the senses. The senses also should work. It's not part of the body. Why? I is not the body. I is the sense which is inside the body. So senses should work. Then cheshta. What is cheshta? Assume that I have to stand up. There are so many muscles working, right? When I have to speak, how many muscles in my body is working? Air has to push up, thoughts have to come down, mix them together, put it into the nice, meaningful word which is taking from the buddhi. Those cheshta, that's called cheshta, variety of spare parts in your body which is connecting things together to make it happen. That cheshta has to work. All this is working because of whom? Devam, Bhagavan, God. If he is not supporting, whatever you have, one fine day, Krishna Rama Govinda Dhum. The body will be there, you will not be able to speak. Right? Is there a guarantee? Who is this ability of working, connecting together? My body has to work, my attitude has to work, my senses have to work, my all the items have to be connected together to give these words out. Who is controlling it? God. So if you think these are all what is putting together my activity, if you have faith in all these 5, you are a great person. Who says? Sankhya Yogam says. Kapila says. What a great knowledge, you know. Anatomy is there. Got it? Psychology is there. The social science is there. Everything is connected. Adhishtanam tatha karta.
Adhishtanam tatha karta.
So one is adhishtanam, second one is karta. Karanam cha.
Karanam cha.
Prathak vidam.
Prathak vidam.
So karanam is the next one. Vividascha prathak cheshta.
Vividascha prathak cheshta.
So the fourth one is cheshta. Right? Devam.
Devam.
Chaivatra panjamam.
Chaivatra panjamam.
So the fifth ones. Now, having told about sannyasam and buddhi and all that, now he goes to jnanam. In which you will learn how to understand consciousness. Jnanam inside is called consciousness, right? That's going to learn. And different varieties, which is not new because it's all being told in the Sankhya. And second chapter Sankhya, already we have seen this. Right? One of the greatest slokas in Sankhya which we already explained. vasamsi jirnani yatha vihaya navani grihnani naropa. You remember this? Our shariram is only a dress which is worn, and as the dress changes, every cell in our body is getting replaced every moment. So body is not important. Vasamsi jirnani, it goes into jirnam, goes out of our body. Like a dress we change after getting it, no dirt. Similarly, the body also changes its. All these are explained. So this coming here, that concept should be there within us. But he is not telling in that style, in a different style, quoting no Sankhya Shastram now. And Jnana Yoga being explained. Now the next few slokas were Desha, Kala, Prarabdha relations to the body. Our body is not stable all the time. It changes as per the Desha, place, time and space. The physics principle. It all depends on time and space. And Prarabdha. What is Prarabdha? The old karma which I did. Don't take it as karma. My body has to work. How? If every day I am running, now I will be able to run. Just because I did not run and I am seeing Ashish is running every day, I start running, what will happen? I will be in hospital. Because I don't have this. That is what is the old karma. Prarabdha is that. What is that Prarabdha? Old experience. Right? So I must think about Desham and Kala. And I have seen somebody is running. Or I also ran in India. Therefore, I will start running here in December. What will happen? Desha Kalam. Which place, when, what, where, how to do. That also should be learned, right? See, what a practical knowledge Krishna is giving. So here, the 15th one. Sharira Vang Mano Abhiryat. Sharira Vangmano Abhiryat. Karma Prarabhate Naraha. Nyayam va Viparidam va. Panchayite Tasya Hetavaha. So 5 things have Hetavaha, different factors. In what conditions? Nyayam or Anyayam. Viparidam is opposite. Either in Nyayam or in Viparidam, that means Anyayam. Sharira, Vak and Mana. Every action is initiated by the body, and the result or the phalam of it will be seen in the speech. Who is controlling this? Manas. So, body, speech and mind. These 3 things. Karma prarabhate naraha. Don't think that speech is when I am talking to somebody else. There is an internal discussion happening, right? I told you I have to get up. So who is asking my muscles to get up? Manas is telling my indriyas. Whom? I. There is sufficient light. You can get up now. If there is no light, body will say, take care. Touch somewhere and see whether something is there or not. You understood? So how much communication is happening? If light is enough, then I will get up. If light is not enough, nobody will get up immediately. What they will do? They will see whether something is there or not. So what is the touch? One indriya. Who is telling this? Manas. So who is controlling? All these are happening. So speech doesn't think that external. It should be internal. Sharira, Vak and Mana. These 3 things are Prarabhade Naraha. For every person, this is the Prarambha karma. Any activity should start with this Prarambha. Initiate with this. The performance is initiated by, see, these are all 5 things which is said. But who is the initiator? Vak, Mana and speech. Vak, Mana and Shariram. Who is talking? The Manas is talking to Shariram. Shariram is talking to Manas. I cannot get up. It is dark. The sense will tell. Immediately, it will tell the other sense. Go and check whether there is some support required or not. Got it? So, Sharira Vak Mano Bhirat Karma Prarambhate Naraha Nyayam Va Viparitam Va Panjayate Tasya Hetavaha. Now, 16th one. Tatraivam Sati Kartaram Atmanam Kevalam Tuyaha Pashyati Agrita Buddhyatva Na Sa Pashyati Durmati. Tatraivam Sati Kartaram. That way, the doer, Atmanam. Who is the doer? The soul, the Atma. Like that, in three different things, Shariram, Vak, Manas. Who is controlling these three? Atma is controlling. And that way it is being done. Pashyati. See. Agrita Buddhatva. What is that Agrita Buddhi? The intellect which is not Kritam. Kritam is good. Akritam is not good. Right? The impure Buddhi na pashyati durmiti. See, it is not doing any foolish thing. That means it is all done in a clean type. If you understand this is the way it is all being done, then your buddhi is sharp and good. If you don't understand this, then if you think that you are doing it, no. Understand, these are all controlled by soul and three major components in your body, but 5 elements involved in your karma.
Sir, which are the 5 elements? Can you repeat those ones?
We have seen. You should mark it in case if you want in your Adhishtanam, body, Karta, the doer, the soul,
Okay.
Karanam, the senses, Cheshta, the internal actions which happens. Now I told you,
Yeah.
if it is dark, Manas will tell. But then so many muscles have to work. My muscles in my hand has to work. My muscles in my leg has to work before I get up. So that is Cheshta inside. And Deva.
Okay.
Right? So the doer is the soul. So the 5 activities are happening before I do something. For the 5 activities, there are 3 activities which is happening inside you. Shariram, Vak and Manas. The body, not the word in the tongue. Internal communication. And the Mana.
Okay. Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Which controls these thoughts. Who is coordinating all the senses. That's Manas. That's a software in your computer.
Okay.
Internal communication is communication codes inside you. So these are all what is done, and if you understand that, now whom do you give credit? Will you take credit that I am working? Who is this I am? There are so many people who are working as a team in your body, so don't take credit. Give credit to every spare part in your body. And who is controlling all these? The man God. Without electricity, no computer will work. Battery is required, right? So the credit should go to battery, not to the software. Software will not initiate if the battery is not there. The God is not there, your Atma will not work. Manas will not work. What a great knowledge. If Gita would have been today, he would have brought in computer also here. Saying that as per computer technology, this is why it is. Now he is only quoting Sankhya. Tatraivam sadikartaram Atmanam kevalam tuyaha. It's only that. Kevalam. It's only that. Kevalam is only. Understand, it's only that. Pashyati akrita buddhitvan
Pashyati akrita buddhitvan
na sa pashyati durmati.
na sa pashyati durmati.
Now 17th one. Yasya nahang
Yasya naham
nahang kruto bhavo
naham krito bhavo
buddhirasya na lipyate
buddhirasya na lipyate
hatva
hatva
api sa
apisa
ima lokana
lokana
handi na nibandyate
handi na nibadyate
na bandyate na dibandyate. Don't get bounded. For what? Handi. Even if you kill somebody, don't get bounded by those thoughts. You understood where Krishna is coming? You are not doing, your sword is killing somebody. But sword happened to be in your hand. But it is not in your hand. That is controlled by your indriya, which says where to move this sword, right? And what is moving? Your body is moving. But your body is not controlled. There is an internal thought process which is happening. That is controlling it, where to move and what to move, how to kill, when to kill and all that, right? But that is controlled by your Atma. Atma is not your property. Atma belongs to God. So who is doing all this?
God.
So you do it. Don't get attached to that killing which you are doing. Do it. You understood? That's why the word, immediately he brought it. Don't worry about killing somebody. Yasya na ahankrito bhavo. Don't be egoistic telling that no, I killed. The ahankaram should not be there saying that I did it. So Arjuna, are you killing somebody? No, you are not doing it. Okay? Buddhirasya na lipyate. Don't keep your intellect to lepyam. Lepyam means getting attached. Don't get attached to that. Don't get attached to the work which you are doing. Forget about it. Hatva api. Even if you kill, ima lokana, anyone or every living being in this world, if you kill also, hantina nibandyate. Don't get attached to that activity. It is not you who is killing somebody. Be very clear. So 18th chapter, 17th sloka is the direct hit to Arjuna saying that go and kill everybody. Right? After telling all this, do you think Arjuna can say no, I will not do it?
Sir, does this mean, this is all towards the action, that if you're doing some action, don't take pride of it. Does it also imply that if you're not taking action, don't take blame for?
You cannot, Krishna already said, nobody can keep quiet. What is not taking action? You are sitting idle or sleeping. That is still an action. The best action in the world is sleeping. You are most happiest person when you are sleeping. Weren't you all detached? You don't think that you are a human being. You don't know whether you are a male or a female. You don't know whether you are working in which company or not. How much is your salary. Whether somebody is there beside or not. Nothing you know. Whether you are sleeping in a 5-star hotel on the roadside also you don't know. You are sleeping, right? That deep sleep is the greatest thing. So anyway in that time you don't have. Do every karma in the same mode. Don't getting attached to that. So actually Krishna is telling do every activity as you are in samadhi.
Okay.
In the meditative process. Why are you sleeping like that? Because you are totally enjoying. If you have a disturbed sleep, you will know where you are sleeping. If you are a disturbed sleep, you will know who is beside you. Understood?
Yeah.
If you are in deep sleep, will you know all this?
No.
No. Okay. So as you are sleeping, you are enjoying the sleep. As you are working, you enjoy your work. With that happiness. Leaving everything to somebody else. You don't know that you are doing it. You don't know that you are sleeping while you are sleeping. Correct?
Yeah.
Thank you, Partha, for the question. Therefore, I learned something. Yasya nahangrito bhavo
Yasya nahankrito bhavo
buddhirasya na lipyate
buddhirasya na lipyate
hatva api sa ima lokana
hatva api sa ima lokana
handi na nibandyate.
handi na nibandyate.
So now, the real action, desha kala prarabdha relation should come, right? Now, the 18th one, 18th chapter, 18th sloka. ജ്ഞാനം നേയം പരിജ്ഞാത
Nanam neyam parignata.
ത്രിവിധാ കർമ്മചോദന
Trivida karma chodana.
കരണം കർമ്മകർത്തേതി
Karanam karma kareti.
ത്രിവിധ കർമ്മസംഗ്രഹ.
Trivida karma sangraha.
കർമ്മസംഗ്രഹ, സംഗ്രഹം ഈസ് ജോയിനിങ് ടുഗദർ, യൂണിയൻ ഓഫ്. കർമ്മം ഈസ് ജോയിൻഡ് വിത്ത് സംഗ്രഹം. The constitution of the action which you do have got three vidham, three style, with three different basic character. Already Satvikam, Rajasikam, Tamasikam. But more than that, there are three chodana. The action which is induced by some factors. Chodanam is the initiating induced factor. What are the induced trigger factor? The spark. That is coming Gnanam, Neyam, Parijnata. Three things determines whether I should run, when should I run, where should I run, how fast I should run. That is decided by Gnanam, my knowledge about my body, about the climate, about the place, about the time, all that, right? Time, space, and your earlier experience of doing it. So Gnanam. Neyam, the object of knowledge. And then Parijnata, the knower. The knower is the internal inside me, the soul. These three. That are all the starting point before I start anything. Karanam, Karma, Karteti. What are the other one? The Karanam is the three things which are controlled. What is the instrument of action? What is instruments of action? All the five things which were told earlier. My body, all they are factors of my, correct? So that action. Then why are these? The karma and kartedi, the doer, the me, the body. All these are related. Jnanam, Neyam, Parijnanam. Then Karanam, Karmam, Karteti. All these have to be mixed in proper direction. Trividham, Karma Sangraha. All these with the basic quality of Satvik, Rajasik, Tamasic. Mix them together to make this Karma Sangraha. That is what is making the karma action. Jnanam, Neyam, Parijnata.
Nanam neyam parignata.
Trividha karma chodana.
Trivida karma chodana.
Karanam karma karteti.
Karanam karma karteti.
Trividha karma sangraha.
Trivida karma sangraha.
So the instrument of action, the act itself, and the doer. Now this general introduction is given. Now we are going to the classification of what? Knowledge is told, action is told, doer is told, the reason for doing it is told, and the fitness for doing, the space and the time. And ultimately what? The happiness of doing it. These are all the factors which depends on my three gunas. Which are the guna? Sattvika, Tamasika, Rajasika. That is what is going to take next few number of slokas. I think up to 40. The half of the chapter will be over by then. Now the three gunas. Which are all the three gunas which determine this? The 19th verse. Jnanam karma jakarta cha.
Nanam karma chakarata cha.
Tridhaiva.
Trivida
Guna bhetaha.
guna vetataha.
Guna bhetataha.
Guna vetataha.
Prochyate.
Prochyate.
Guna sankhyaane.
Guna sankhyaane.
Yatha.
Yatha.
Vachunu.
Vachunum.
Tanyapi.
Tanyapi.
Tan api. That way. Shrunu. Shrunu. Yatha va shrunu. Listen. They are these what? Declared as uchyate. They are declared. Pro-uchyate means highly declared as guna sankhyaane. As per Sankhya philosophy, they are all described as the gunam. Which gunam? The three materialistic characterization. Trigunas. Trivida guna bhedaha. Three different kinds as distinguished. Guna bedam. Bedam means separated. Based on three guna, it has been separated. What things? Jnanam, karmam, karta. Knowledge. Your knowledge for a sattvic person, tamasic person, rajasic knowledge, entirely different knowledge as far as they are concerned. Action which they do, it also depends on sattvic, tamasic, rajasic. And karta, the person who is doing, the doer, who takes the action based on these three gunas. That I am going to explain to you. Listen, sruna, please listen. That's what he says. So three gunas, based on that he is going to explain the further classification. Jnanam karma cha karta cha.
Jnanam karma cha karta cha.
Tridhaiva guna bhetataha.
Tridhaiva guna bhetataha.
Prochyate. Guna sankhyaane.
Guna sankhyaane.
Yadhavasnunu.
Yadhavasnunu.
Tanyapi. So now Jnanam explained in three different style. First, right? Earlier, which part was over? Sannyasam. Then some basic character of stat, what to do and which are all the, because before explaining doer, karma, jnanam, he has to explain what are all the ingredients and factors which influence them. That is what is done. Sannyasam, independent of all this. He doesn't bother about the karma, phalam, jnanam, knowledge, body and all that. So that is told. That is a separate class. Now the next, for a normal person who is not a sannyasi, all these have to be understood carefully. Right? That introduction part was given. Now he is going to explain for a jnani, or whom do you call as a jnani, in three different character based. Whom do you call as a doer in three different styles, right? So here the first sloka will be satvikam, then rajasikam, then tamasikam, that jnani, right? In which already we have seen in 7th chapter there was a great classification, right? These are all continuation of the earlier one, which I am not going to chant here, but refer 7th chapter if you want to understand much more better why this classification and all that, right? Now 20th verse. Sarva bhuteshu yenaikam.
Sarva bhuteshu yenaikam.
Bhavam.
Bhavam.
Avyayam.
Avyayam.
Ikshate.
Ikshate.
Abhibhaktam.
Abhibhaktam.
Vibhakteshu.
Vibhakteshu.
Tatjnanam.
Tatjnanam.
Viddhi sattvikam.
Viddhi sattvikam.
Tatjnanam. That jnanam. Viddhi, which is understood by Satvikam, Satvika people. What do a Satvika person understand by knowledge? Or how do a Satvika person understand what is knowledge? Sarva Bhudeshu, in the whole living being in this world, Ekam, there is only one Bhavam. We talked about the Atma which is going to control all this, right? And that Atma is controlled by God. For a Sattvika person, it is an Eka Bhavam. What is an Eka Bhavam? Inside Atma there is God. And every Indriya there is Atma. You understood? Everything is one. Though he separated them and then shown us, for a great person, what is it? They are all ingredients. But now what is the taste? The taste is of the good curry which you made. Assume you are not a Satvika person, you will see them separate only, inside the curry also. You understood? So what will happen? You will not cook properly. Salt will have a different taste. Sometime when you taste, you will say it's salty. Next time when you salt, no, it is sore throat, it is coming. And next time, no, this is more, chili is more. Why this discrimination? Because it's not mixed properly. You should understand and look like one single ingredient which is mixed everything. Who will be able to do that? Satvika person. Though you understood this different classification, 5 classification, then 3 inside that, then 3 inside that, and all that spare parts inside, everything is learned. But don't look at in that style now. Eka Bhavam. Avyayam. Vyayam is not there. There is no separation. imperishable, which cannot be changed from your body, and Atma cannot be distinguished. See in that style, ikshate, one who see like this, avibhaktam, vibhakteshu. We have separated them and then found all this. The body and the soul is also different and all we understood. But don't separate them. If you see them separate, then you are not a Sattvic Jnani. So who is a Sattvic Jnani? Who understands this is separate. You know, Shankaracharya got this lesson from the
Vishnu or Shiva.
Shiva came into the form of a Chandala. Know the story?
No.
Shankaracharya is a great sannyasi, cross belt, to be respected. So what will happen? The lower caste people, they have to separate and then give the way. When he walks, the road is cleared. We don't know which Shankaracharya, but some Shankaracharya, right? We don't know whether Adi Shankaracharya got this or not, whether it has been added later, but people were asked to move. But then one Chandala came there instead. He is asking, who are you asking to move, whether my body or my soul? You understand my body is not a Chandala, because body has no relevance. You understand that my soul has no, Manas is not Chandala. So where is my Chandala? Who am I? Am I a OBC? Am I a scheduled caste and scheduled tribe? Tell me which part of my body is scheduled caste and scheduled tribe. So then Shankaracharya realized and then did a pranam to him. So Shiva appeared and said, your concept of talking something is different and practically it is different. No. Bring your knowledge into this. So, avibhaktam you should understand. Then you are a Sattvika person. They all undergo test. But this is unbelievable because before Shankara really became Shankara, Nirvana Shadakam, which I explained in one of the... Did we had a class?
No.
Okay, but I posted to YouTube.
Yeah, I mean, it describes different things of Shankara, right? I'm this, I'm this,
I am not this, I am not this, I am not this.
Yeah.
And they explained in 6 verses. It is not Shatakam, it is Shatkam.
Shut.
So it's only 6 verses. It explains when Shankaracharya went to meet his Guru, Guru asked, who are you? Immediately Shankaracharya said, what question is this? If you understand all this, you should not ask this question, who are you? Correct? Shankara gave this answer. Master became great. Yeah, you are my disciple. I was waiting for you. Correct? Who explains that I am so and so coming from Kerala? That means you are a common person. He says, whom are you asking? Is it to the body? Is it to the manas? Is it to the soul? Is it to the knowledge? So I am nothing. That explanation was one thing great, right? So same concept. Everywhere concept is same. Here, Sarva Bhudeshu. In every living being it is there. And in every living being it is separate. But everything is controlled by one. Therefore, you cannot separate what? A dog eater and a Brahmin. You remember Bhagavad Gita already explained? A Jnani is one, a Sannyasi is one who don't distinguish people. Everybody is same. Sarva Bhudeshu Yenaikam
Sarvabhuteshu Yenaikam
Bhavam Avyayam Ikshate
Bhavam Avyayam Ikshate
Avibhaktam Vibhakteshu
Vibhaktam Vibhakteshu
Tatjnanam Viddhi Sattvikam.
Tatnanam Viddhi Sattvikam.
So Sattviga Jnanam, all souls are same, therefore every living being is same. Now, if somebody says, if I do good karma in next Janma, will I become a human being? Who will ask? No Sattviga person will ask. Because you don't distinguish what I become, doesn't care.
Yeah.
So who will do this yatna, dana, karma, puja and all this bhakti siddhantam?
Rajasic.
Yeah. Because there is a desire. I want this. If you believe that God knows what I want, why you do all this? That's why Lord says, Sulpa Buddhi Nam. Sulpa Buddhi people will do it. They are not matured. So temples are not required. Yes, required. For what? Because most of the people are Sulpa Buddhis. And some other people are not even that Buddhis. They don't even come here. Buddhiless people. Right? Sulpa Buddhis will come here. And from here you have to migrate and become the Purna Buddhis. Then you will come here, but only to learn and teach. Got it? Now 21st one. Prithaktvena tu yat jnanam
Prithaktvena tu yat jnanam
nana bhavan prithagvidan
nana bhavan prithagvidan
veti sarveshu bhudeshu
vedi sarveshu bhuteshu
tat jnanam vidhi rajasam.
tat jnanam vidhi rajasam.
Different forms. You look at everyone because the one class only, the first one few lines only you read earlier, right? They are all different, they are all understood different. So which is working now? Your Satvikam is not working, Buddhi is very active. Every classification you learned. So while seeing the sabji curry in front of you, you are thinking all the ingredients which is put inside. So you will never be able to see that inside like that. A person will see flower as a flower. A biologist will see, immediately they will tear it open and then see the inside what is there, right? They are rajasic. You are not able to enjoy the flower. So the enjoyment of the karma is lost when you understand, knowledge has to be there. Don't keep your knowledge in unnecessary places. Take it for granted. The mother knows how to make a dosha, but they don't think about what are all the ingredients there and all that. Enjoy making it, enjoy eating it, right? Prithaktvena, unconnected things. Tu jnanam, that is what is knowledge. All these are unconnected. There are different spare parts. Nana, different. Bhavan, prithagvidan, diversified things which will come. And what do they believe now? All the karma, you know that there is another janma coming, right? Therefore, what you will think? This janma, if I don't do well, next janma I will become. When this was asked to Nitya Chaitanya Yedi, one of my guru, what you will become next janma? Immediately asked, do you know what will happen to you tomorrow? Why are you thinking about the next janma? Yeah? You don't know what is going to happen to you tomorrow, right? Next moment, what is going to happen? Parikshit Raja, we gave explanation. Parikshit Raja was given a guaranteed life for 7 days. No, he was told that he will die after 7 days. But we can say guaranteed life, right? When many people cried in front of him, he asked, do you have a guarantee? I have a guarantee of 7 days. Which is better? Got it? When doctor says you will die after 7 days because of this disease, you should thank him. What a great doctor. Yeah, you are promising. For you, there is no guarantee. You could be off now. Correct? So, Veti Sarveshu Bhuteshu, in every living being, these categories are there. Tat Jnanam Vidhi Rajasam. If you start thinking about it, your Jnanam is Rajasam. Prithaktvena tu yat Jnanam
Prithaktvena tu yat jnanam
Nana Bhavan Prithagvidan
nana bhavan prithagvidan
Veti Sarveshu Bhuteshu
vedi sarveshu bhuteshu
Tat Jnanam Vidhi Rajasam.
tat jnanam vidhi rajasam.
Now 22nd one. Yettu Krishnavat
Yattu krishnavat
Ekasmin Karye
ekasmin karye
Saktam Ahaitavam
saktam ahaitukam
Saktam Ahaitukam
saktam ahaitukam
Atattarthava Vada
atatvarta
Atartharthavada
Atatharthavada
Alpam cha
alpam cha
Tat Tamasa Udahridam.
Tamasamudaharatam.
Tamasa Udahridam. That is what is called as Tamasam. What? Yat Krishnavat Ekasmin Karye Saktam Ahaidukam. What is the reason behind it? Without reason you don't do it. The other fellow does job, but he understands there are different spare parts. Here, he think about all the fragmented reason behind it. He will also think, why should I do it? Alpam cha, little bit of things, small spare parts. Saktam ahaidukam, he will not get totally engrossed into that. Ahaidukam, without reason he will not do anything. He will keep asking, why should I do it? Right? Such people, and those people who do action, they are not that, They look at every activity as individual. The benefit is also individual. Karma is also individual. I am doing it. They will say that my eye is seeing. The other fellow says that there are different components when the eye is seeing. I am interpreting because there are a lot of things which is happening inside. That much you will agree, Rajasik. Here, the credit is given to each one. Like you are in a company, there is a team working. If one individual says, I have done everything, Tamasik.
Okay.
If you say that there are different people who have done, he has done this, he has done this, he has done this. He is like a manager. He is giving credit to everybody. Rajasik. And who is Sattvic person?
The team has done.
No, maybe done it or don't. It's all, did something. I don't know.
Others won't even survive in the car.
It will work. Only some time you will not, but later, long time you will work.
Okay.
People, see, there are a lot of good dramas available in the world. One drama you may do wrong, but you are a good actor, somebody will look at you. But some other drama, they will pick you up. Don't see that in this drama itself you have to act throughout your life.
But so the question then is, the corporate world, should we be patient and just hope that someone...
No. If you are good, definitely you keep jumping. Somewhere you will see. Don't get into one director, one story, one song, No, keep on jumping, no. Earlier people used to don't jump. They will take a job, die in that job, right?
But they keep telling us, to move ahead, you need to promote, you need to be your own self-promoter, promote yourself.
See, I am sure you are happiest person as long as you have something to learn.
Yes.
Other than that, no.
If you don't learn, then you are rotten. Continue with the company not as long as the company wants you. Continue with the company as long as you want to continue in that company. You understood? But there are some people who will continue in the company realizing that you are not contributing and the company is also not looking at you. The biggest punishment is ignoring. The biggest punishment which somebody can give is not giving job. Anything else is fine. See, I gave some suggestion. Somebody took it or not, doesn't matter. Same I can give somewhere else also. No? Right? If I write a poetry, why should I write bottom that it is written by me? If I am a good poet, I will be able to write many more poems in my life. So I am not worried about small credits. Got it? If you can only write one poem, you should be worried.
Yeah. Okay.
Got it?
Yeah. Again, this is also repeating the same thing. Don't attach yourself to the fruit. Just keep doing it. It will happen.
I remember Yeti's place, somebody came and then said, I lost my girlfriend. I said, why are you worried? There are different options in your life. There are many more available. You are so pathetic you will not get another girlfriend? Then keep crying. Got it? I told my own example, where I was giving training to the HRD department, part of Mari Channa Reddy Institute in Hyderabad. Many superintendents, they will not get promotion after 20 years. Most of the people have this complaint. So they kept on complaining, sir, I am working 20 years, I don't get promotion, I am doing this, I don't get... Quit the job. Sir, if I quit the job, I will not get another. So you know you are useless. You are useless and you want promotion. Correct? See, when I left my job, people had a great question. What are your leaving job? What? If I don't, what will happen? Nothing will happen. See, if I am a great poet and I stop writing poetry, I should not feel that the whole Malayalam poetry or English poetry will be lost. No, it will become desert because I am not writing. Nothing will happen. Somebody else will write. No. When Indira Gandhi died, everybody thought India is going to... Nothing happened. Rajiv Gandhi died. Oh, Rajiv Gandhi died. What? Somebody else will come. Correct? So, you think that you are indispensable. It's all foolish. In your family also, you are not indispensable. Correct? Your spouse may be thinking, oh, let this fellow die, then I will remarry. How do you know this? So, don't think that without... See, I lost my father when I was 4 years old. I never felt something, gone, that's it. What else? It is there, good. It is not there, good. Fine. It's not in my control, so why should I worry about it? Right? If somebody dies, next day, I keep telling the same thing. Next day when you have idli, if chutney doesn't have sufficient salt, you will ask, I want salt. You don't say that, oh, my father died, so I don't want salt. Will you say this? Without a taste, you don't. You dress up well. Oh, many people are coming to see my house. You will take a bath in the morning, dress up well, and say, I'm tired. What's that? That's the greatest fortune in this world. People can forget everything next moment, right? Which is the greatest ascharya in the world, you know? When Yaksha asked this question to Dharmaputra, Dharmaputra said, when people are being carried to the graveyard, the other fellow who is carrying thing, I am permanent here, I am carrying this fellow. We don't know when this fellow has to be carried by somebody else.
Carrying itself even.
When some accident happens on the road, we don't stop. Anyway, US it is not permitted to stop. But Manavikata, the human nature is, when somebody is in trouble, you should stop and look at him, right?
Yeah.
Don't you think you will do it if it is your closest relative? Right? Why are we ignoring? Is it because of law, rule? Because we are very hurried to go? No. We see everybody different. It is not my portion. That's it. Yettu Krishnavat ekasmin karye
Yettu Krishnavai ekasmin karye
saktam ahaitukam
Saktam ahetukam.
adatvarthavada
Atatvartavada.
alpam cha
Alpam cha.
tamasa
Tattamasa.
mudahritam
Udahartam.
tat tamasa mudahritam.
Tattamasa mudapita.
Okay, so the fragmented look on all this is what is creating this trouble, and such people are called tamasic. Now, having told about karma, next will be explanation about Jnanam is told. Next will be about karma, distinguishing karma in different style. Right? That we will pick it up in the next session.